Hello, my little cupcakes. I made a bit of a mistake, little boo-boo. So I had already filmed a video to come out this week, and I don't know how to read, I guess, because it has to sit and dry for many, many, many more hours than I had anticipated. So we got to pivot a little bit. If you've been watching for a little bit, or if you've seen any of my other trading card videos, you know that I had one series called the Be Beautiful series. Um, all but one of those have traded out. And then I started a full deck of trading cards. And I've done the spades 1 through 10, but I don't want to trade those until I have the whole deck because I want to have the whole deck and then I want to trade for other numbered cards. Um, so I need to have just some regular cards available to make trades so that way I can continue to grow in the community. But I've got some stuff here that I ran to the Dollar Tree to pick up. So I'm super excited to see what we can make with what we've got here. Okay, so I went to the Dollar Tree and I went to their craft section, and I don't know if you've been in a while, but their craft section is looking a little bit bleak. So I just grabbed pretty much just this glitter. And then I went over to their teacher section, and that was really good because I got these Pete the Cat flashcards. These really fun tie-dye stickers that look a lot like the stickers from my original set. And then these fun holographic space stickers. So those were over in the teacher section. And then I was getting ready to check out. I had enough and I thought I can do something with this. But by the register, they had these art cards, and I think you're supposed to just hang them up as is on the wall. But I figure these have such fun designs on them that we can just kind of cut them up to be cards. Use as background, or maybe cut some of the designs out and use them as the front of the cards. I don't know, but I think we've got a lot of potential here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here is just kind of open up the pack and see what we're working with. The front part of the cards just has the alphabet, but the back is where the cards really shine. It looks like each card has a unique design to go with the letter on the front, so that is really cool. So I'm just kind of sorting through to see which ones I would want to use this go around and maybe which ones I want to save for later. Yeah, so these cards are bigger than a standard artist trading card size. So what I'm doing is I just have a little template here and I'm going to kind of mark around the image and then cut them to size. The next step is glitter. Now, I have not used glitter in so long, and I forgot just how much of an absolute mess it can make. So when I was in the Dollar Tree, I was trying to decide between glitter or glitter glue pens, and ultimately I went with the glitter because it had more colors. But after this mess, I'm thinking maybe I should have stuck with the glitter glue pens. So I just finished putting the glitter on these cards. This one's my favorite. But I think I'm gonna have to wait for it to dry a little bit and then do a second layer on some of these. It's a bit too splotchy. But while that dries, I wanted to move on, and I'm not sure which one to do, but I want to make some from one of these packs. I'm going to do this one. I was super excited to open up this pack because there are a lot of fun designs on the front, and the front doesn't show all of them, so it was like, ooh, what designs are hiding in here? Um, Ultimately, I didn't pick any of the ones that weren't on the front. I think because I already had an idea in mind for how I was going to use them. So I'm just sorting through and picking out the ones that I know I wanted. For these next three cards, I don't think I'm going to do any other voiceover. I'm just going to let them play out and put some chill music on. I am looking a right mess, but we're done. So I went through and I did a second layer of glitter on these. So this one. These are so fun. I have glitter everywhere. And then these are the completed art backing cards. I don't know how you can see this one. It's a cat and a planet, and then this, yeah, that says I need space. But this one's really fun. I added in these dots on the sides. And then shark with legs, which is cut out from a card from the game 5 Minute Dungeon. We lost a few of the cards, so we weren't able to play anymore. So I grabbed some fun ones to use for later. And I guess now is later. Hello. Shark with legs. This was so fun, and I am literally so excited to have cards that I can trade now because some of you people are insane. Those cards are so awesome, and I've just been feeling down because I don't have anything to trade yet. Hey, Editing Mindy hopping in here to say that all my cards are available at this website. I will also link it down below, but you should definitely make an account if you make artist trading cards. You can trade with other people in the community without like sketchy DMs. It's just a really fun place to see what other artists are creating and what other artists have available to trade. Definitely recommend it. Check it out. And like I said, all of my cards are available. All my available cards are listed there. Thank you for sticking in there with me this week. The video that I had already recorded is coming out next Thursday, so definitely come back, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you get that one, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.